Morning, everybody. How we doing? Good morning, Nick. I'm just setting up. We're literally just about to cruise. I'm just untying the last rope, and we'll be off. I thought I'd jump on unexpectedly, take you on a little cruise. A long old cruise today. It's going to be basically until it goes dark. So, hi, Donga. Flip me around. Right, we are ready to start. Little tip: always keep your ropes nice and neat. Saves you tripping over them in a panic. Right, pull up my pants. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh, I feel all discombobulated today. So I got up at 6:30 this morning with a plan of leaving early, and I was all over it. I kind of had a bit of disturbed sleep last night, but I was all up getting up early, and I woke up about 6:15, and it was still like dark at night in the morning. And I thought, I'll just wait. And I normally get up and make a cup of tea, but I thought, no, do you know what? I'll just lay back in bed. And then I fell back asleep. I've just got up at literally 9:30. Oh, I could have been on the road for on the canal for about an hour and a half by that point. But one of those things, isn't it? I suppose this is what this life is about: is not rushing and just taking it with the flow. I've got today and tomorrow off to move the boat somewhere close to Tring is where we're aiming for. So we'll just see how far we get today. Do you know, it's just what it is. So it's all right. I must have needed the sleep, as my mother will say. So I've got my cup of tea. I've got my spare hot water because I feel like I need about a litre of tea this morning. I've got the Christmas chocolates here, the Quality Street, and we're just going to go with the flow. So I'll take you on this tour, this little trip. What we're going to do is come around this corner, and there's a water point. Top up the water, but I don't think I will. I think, to be honest, light is more important than water today. I know I've definitely got water because I've just come from up the road there. And the place we're going to only really needs to get me through tonight, and then there's another water point on tomorrow's stop. So we don't need that water that much. So what I am going to do is chuck some bins because I can't bear looking at bins, and then we're just going to shoot straight through. I'll be talking through it, then I'll just let you cruise with me. So ask her any questions, and I'll try and answer them, and I'll take you on this little cruise with me. Good morning, Julie. Have a cuppa in bed. Oh, love, that sounds like the plan. Cheers to you, girl. I've got one here. Right, let's start. Let's start moving. Come on, old girl. Let's do this. We've got Dolls on the front deck sitting there, just chilling. Come on in. Hi, Dom. How you doing? I just got up. I have been catching up on sleep. Oh, God, honestly. I won't tell you why I had no sleep. It's not as exciting as you think. I just got let down by a friend, meant to be coming over late, and they didn't come over, and they were coming over, and they come over and then went home. You're like, oh, absolute hassle. I should have just stayed in, and well, I did stay in, but I should have just actually had an early night and chilled. But the things we do, so now I'm all out of sorts, but it is what it is. At least I'm off. I don't mind being tired if I'm on a day off. It doesn't bother me. Right, so this water point is literally to the left-hand side of this bridge. I've never used it before. I don't even know if we'll make the turn. It's a stupid idea having a water point right after the bridge. I mean, look where the bollards are. I mean, my boat wouldn't even get round. You literally, my boat would be in the way of the bridge. I'm going to miss it, I think, because it's quite tight there. My boat's 64 foot, and that's right on the bend of the bridge. I mean, absolute bad planning on their behalf. I'm just not going to bother. Too much hassle. The bins are just over here, I think. The bins are just over this bridge, but the water point is it's right on the corner. It's crazy. I'll show you what I mean here. The water point is right in that top corner, just literally where the bridge is. Mental. I mean, it was built 250 years ago. 1 second, there's a boat coming. Let's not try and hit the neighbouring boat, Liam. Bloody hell. I've got a feeling it's going to be one of those days today. I hope it isn't. Morning. Morning. Come on, girl. Get the turn. Such a beast to drive this thing. It's massive. Absolute massive. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not going to be one of those days, because if it is, it's my fault for going back to bed. I would have been more awake, staying awake, to be honest. It happens when I'm on work, when I'm doing work during the week. I end up staying up since about 3 o'clock in the morning because I'm more awake than if I went to bed, and I would have struggled at, like, say, 7. So, but today I went to bed, so I've got that kind of feeling. But I really hope it's not one of those days. I've got about 7 locks to go through, and the trip down here, much it was scenic and beautiful, we got stuck on a lock, and the tiller, this tiller, which is the thing you drive with, I need to get one that's half the size. It's too long. As it turns, I mean, I have to sort of walk round my tiller. I don't know, it came with the boat, but it's massive. And the thing is, when you're pulling the boat through the lock, the tiller can move. Last week, it got stuck on the door that was shut in the lock. It would have snapped my rudder. So I need to try and either shave this down or get a smaller tiller, because I can't be asked for the hassle of it. It's just one of those things, just a thing that is just dangerous, doesn't need to be happening. So that's for the wish list. It's a new small tiller. Bigger is not always better, apparently. But that's what they say. I don't believe it. Well, I'm going to make a few painkillers and make a cup of tea and watch your live. Do you know what I'm doing, girl? I have got the Quality Street out. I'm being a right fatty. I'm going to have a Quality Street with me tea, because I'm an adult and I'll do what I want. All those years of your mum saying you can't have chocolate for breakfast, well, do you know what? At 39, I can. And that's what I'm going to do, to be honest. That is exactly what I'm going to do. Today is a Quality Street and a cup of tea type of day. It's my friend's boat, which has gone past. One of the brothers. 2 brothers that travel together. Lovely guys they are. I love that. They're two brothers that travel together. These two, they're lovely fellas. These two boats here, just the corner, there's one that's green and one that's sort of grey. They both painted themselves. Really good job. And they sort of work on boats and do bits and bobs on boats. But they're lovely fellas. They are. I just call them the brothers. They're just two brothers that travel together, both live on canals. Brilliant. Really, really nice guys. Nice to bump into people. And this person here in the yellow submarine, as I call it, I met them on the towpath because they were broken down. And they're lovely as well. Yeah, they're really nice. I was going to give them a beep beep, but they're in the shower because I can see the water going. Hello, it's me. Oh, I love a quality street. So I've got some pretty exciting news to. I can't tell you yet because it hasn't happened. You know me and my surprises, but I've been approached and I've got some quite exciting news to share with you guys this upcoming year. If it all comes through, I won't say anything now because it hasn't happened yet. But when it starts happening, it'll be really exciting. So that's good. Really, I'll leave it there because you know what I'm like. Stick a rum inside me, I'll tell you my world. But yeah, if it is, it'd be great news, great exposure for the business. But yeah, there's potential stuff coming up. It's been a really good. There's a bit of a negative recently, not on my behalf, just things that have been happening. And there's a few things have tried to set you back, and then on the back of that, within a weekend, the whole thing sort of changed, and I had nothing but positivity and good news happen. So it just shows that hanging on in there and just bearing with things, the yin and yang of life, But yeah, so lots of things happen. The burrito business is going really well. We did Milton Keynes. We got a lot of social media people come down. One of the big social media vloggers come down and met us. He's doing a little stint on us. We met a load of food vloggers and bloggers, and they wrote really lovely reviews of my food. So yeah, it's been so good, the business. Really, really good. I'm in the middle of trying to cut my hours down at work and work that out to spend more time doing the burritos and being on the boat. But yeah, it's just lots going on behind the scenes at the moment. So hence why I haven't put a vlog out for ages. I know you lot keep asking me, and but yeah, it's just a lot going on. But it's all good. It's all good. Just got to go with it. It's life, isn't it? But even these little lives, it means we get to check in. Then at least we can do that. Good morning. Right, let's make a cup of tea. Whilst we're moving down the canal, driving with the bum cheeks. Hold tight. This is the cabin crew in me. I used to be a flight attendant. Difference is I'm going at 3 miles an hour. I'm not 250 miles an hour. Make a cup of tea in the sky, I can. What's your superpower? I can make tea at 250 miles an hour without spinning a drop. Oh, the sun's coming out. Yes. Leave the tea bag in there. Oh, it's stone cold. Oh, I can make iced tea apparently. Oh, I've only just got the kettle out. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, it's like lukewarm dishwater. Oh, I have to wash it down with a chocolate. I'm forced. I'm absolutely forced. Oh, God. Sorry, there's nothing more unattractive than me, the stuff I face of chocolate, is there? Right, I'll turn you around. Some things, Liam, people just don't get to see is you stuff in your face with chocolate. Right, let's have a little look. Rosalind, can you get Dolly to face us? Sydney Ross. Oh, hey, Ros. Dolls. Hey, baby. Come and say hello. Oh, that's it. Don't forget to smile for the camera, dolls. She never smiles. She's such a miserable little looking sod. Oh, my baby. She's just taking it all in. She likes looking at people's gardens, having a nose. Hello, good morning from Manchester. Hello. We've got these lovely gardens here. She loves staring at the gardens like I do. They're all communal space gardens. It's really nice. People have got their houses, then they've got their garden, and then at the end of the garden, there's like a big communal space that runs across all of the houses, and they all just tend to it, look after it. Morning. How you doing? All right? Oh, tight turn coming up. Hold tight. Some of these bends you can't even see around the corner. I don't like it. Oh. I'll stick you up high so you can see where we're going. Oh, Julie, I hope you heal well, my love, after your rock. Now I'm going to let you guys just enjoy the cruise for a moment, if that's okay. I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to sit down and just cruise, drip me a cold cup of tea. Hopefully you can enjoy it with me, and then I'll come back and we'll catch up and carry on. Is that all right? Morning. Right, dolls. Good girl, my baby. Stick you there. There you go. Come around a tight bend now. Morning. You get some right old funny looks when you're filming. Sore back today. Sore back. So nice. I love it, I love it, I love it. Cruise forever. Morning. The sun's coming out. Yes, yes, this is what we want. Sunshine. Beautiful. Can't see a thing. Beautiful. Morning. Sorry, miles away. Oh, what a lovely morning. Morning, you alright? Morning, mate, you alright? Oh, lovely little boating community. Just people I've met along the way and new people just waving at us. Lovely. Really, really lovely. I just love it. I'm in my own little happy place when I'm on my boat and just in amongst my people. I love it. The most ironic thing in life is that the place I thought I'd be is completely different to the place that I've ended up in certain ways, and I couldn't be happier. I just absolutely love it. The simple life. There is something so beautiful about just having a nice, simple life. Yet, ironically, I've worked so hard, aiming for all the complications of life, trying to buy a house, buying a sports car, doing all that sort of stuff, try to earn as much money as possible. And then you gone all the way back to where you wanted to, where you begun, and got rid of it all. I'm happy just with not a lot now. Crazy. I make an incredible story, I tell you. I love it. Days like this, the sun on your face, nice cold cup of tea, dog's happy. I love it. Absolutely love it. Right, my darling. Hey, good girl. Little dolls. Look, she loves it. Love her. Hey, babe. She loves the morning cruises. Just loves nosying and don't you, sweetheart? Hey, taking it all in. Just having a little look. Absolutely built for my life. This dog was. All the weird and wonderful things. All the weird and wonderful things that I've made her do, like living on a farm, staying in my motorhome, buying a boat, living on that. She just absolutely goes with it. I could not ask for a better dog. Every situation, she's just gone, all right then, cool, okay, this is where we're calling home, perfect. The luckiest guy with this dog. And don't get me wrong, she's bloody lucky too. I absolutely idolise her. She is my first and every thought of the day. And but we've literally this match couldn't have been any better. And it's only by I didn't even pick her when I got offered her in lockdown. All I had to pick was a male or female, and she got brought to my house, and that's the first time I met her. But it was perfect ever since. And she's just like my little travel buddy. She'll go anywhere, she would. Literally, there's nothing that I can throw at that dog. And she'd go, okay, cool. And even she distrusts me for a minute. Like if I say to her, jump, and it'd be a massive jump off the boat, she'll look at me and I'm like, come on, you can do it. I've got you. Jump. And she will. And she'll just take a mad leap of faith and wait for me to catch her. And I just love those moments where 100% of her is just trusting me. And honestly, I could talk about it all day. I absolutely think she's brilliant. Best thing that ever happened to me, that dog. Thank you, babe. Hey, you smell. You don't stop farting. You hotbox the house every morning. It smells like dog's fart. It's disgusting, but you're worth it. You smell. You look miserable. You never smile. Yep, you. But I love you. Morning, Trevor. Nice to hear from you and see you, mate. On this beautiful, beautiful morning. What a stunning morning it is. He says, sniffing up his snot. Yeah, what a nice morning. I could just getting little glimpses of the sun coming through. Oh, it's lovely. The only thing that's missing now is a nice hot cup of tea. Oh, I'm about to accrue. You only take your eye off it for a minute and we're heading towards a tree. Yeah, it's not for someone like me who talks a lot. Take your eye off it for a second and you're about to crash. Beautiful. That's what you want. What canal are we on? We are on, I think, still the Grand Union. Just left Milton Keynes 2 days ago. I went through Leighton Buzzard and I'm now on my way towards Tring, but I don't think I'll get to Tring because Tring's a long way, especially not at the speed that I'm going today and the later start than planned. I planned to leave by 7 and didn't leave till 9:30. So, yeah, somewhere, probably Ivanhoe this evening. Maybe get to Ivanhoe, then get to Tring tomorrow. I'm off today and tomorrow. So I just need to be in a good space for work on Tuesday. We just traded Leighton Buzzard. It was all right, actually. It wasn't our best day, but it certainly wasn't our worst. So that was all right. People are a bit different, though. Not many people say hello, which I find strange. Not many people say good morning. It's one of those places. But it's all right. It is what it is. My pugger's been my best friend since he came. The dog honestly, the dogs are amazing. I love them. Especially when you have that bond. I mean, I used to keep horses. I had horses for a long time. I love my horses. Horses are such gentle animals. You know, there's something so like spiritual about them. I love them. They're so good. But a dog, I mean, I don't think everyone has. I don't know. I mean, maybe people tell you differently. But I see people with their bond with their dog, and maybe we all show our affection differently. And obviously, then you've got the wrong-uns of life who just mistreat things. But I don't know. Mine and Dolly's bond is so strong. Like it really is. Like I trained her a lot. I spent a lot of time. Like I didn't follow a training plan. I used to train horses. So for me, I just took those same sort of factors when I train her, and I keep it with animals with anything. You're either in the red or you're in the black. You're either doing something right or you're doing something wrong. And I think for me, with my training skill with her, it's very, very clear. It wasn't like, oh, there's no confusion. If you're being good, you can do what you want. If you're being bad, you'll know about it. And there's always a straightforward, it's always black and white. There's no grey. And once she used to test it. When she was younger, she's only 4 coming up, but she used to test it, like puppies do. And I used to be like, oh, and I just had to remember, black or white, there's no grey. And as soon as she understood that, and she'd always every few weeks try and overpower me and test me, and not overpower me physically, but overpower me by stubbornness, or these dogs are terribly stubborn. But and they used to say with horses, you can tell a gelding, which is a male, you can tell the gelding, but you have to ask a female, a mare. And I think that's true. But with her, I was just like, you won't win. And once she realised not to battle me, we started getting on really well. And you have that in your human connections, don't you? You work against each other, and actually, you start working together, you work so much better. And now we're solid. She doesn't test me no more. she plays fight me and stuff, and she tries to win. And I let her win a little bit, and I always have to end the winning with me winning. But no, we get on so well. We like, I just know she knows what I'm thinking. Like, I'll pick up a certain coat, she knows she's coming with me. If I pick up a different coat, she knows she isn't coming with me. She wants to come with me. She knows keywords like pub, biscuit. You know, she doesn't know walk. She doesn't know like dog walk. She only knows pub, biscuits, chippy chips. She's looking at that. Mama's. She knows Mama's house. Yeah, and work. So she knows all the keywords. But she's brilliant. Really is a good dog. Sun's in my eyes. Let's have a look. Oh, I can't see a thing. Right, I'm going to get some speed up because we're. I'm hoping if it's a sunny day today, it might stay a little bit brighter for longer. That's what I'm hoping. Whether or not that method of madness is true, I don't know. To do this. Got that tea is freezing. Yeah, I see nothing. All I can see is both sides. Come on in. Can't see nothing. I'm hoping there's no bang. Little goats over here. Sorry, camera angle. You can see them. It's little goats. Goats. there's a lot coming up here. Right, let's get the lock landing. Look at that. Perfect. Consider I'm half asleep. That was bloody perfect. Right, my darling, you need to stay on board. Stick you on the chain. Come here, baby. Let me stick you on the chain. Dolly's got her own little safety chain that she's got to stay on. So, right, let me go and do this lock, and I'll be back. Stay there, my darling. Stay there, baby. You know the drill, dolls. You know the drill. Right, off to bed with the lock. Do that, baby girl. Good girl. Right, so this block is in our favour. So it's empty, which is good. It means it goes straight in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cruise a little bit and then pull the boat through. So literally cruise get close to it, hop off at the end, and then pull the rope through, leave the dog on the boat, and I'll get off and I'll do the lock. So aim it up, right, line it up. It's a bit of a skill this is, jumping off just at the right time, getting through one door. It's a right old hassle, but we'll try it. I really hope I get to share locks today with people. I can't be bothered to do locks on my own today. So I'm hoping I'll get to share some. Slow and steady is the way forward. So this is so I don't end up having to walk up the ladder. back. Cheers for holding me in there, guys. We are back. We just got through the lock. Boiling. Cheers, mate. Do you want to grab some chocolate? Quick.
Oh, cheers.
There you go. There you go, mate. You right? You got a couple more? All right, bud. Have an awesome day. Thanks so much for your help. Did you get stuck? Let's have a give you a hand, yeah? Have a good day fishing, mate. What a lovely young man. Lovely fella. Right, I'll spin you around in 2 seconds. So that lovely fella just there, young lad, bless him, what a nice guy. He's out fishing on his own. It's only, I don't know how old he is, but and we're just talking about him fishing, and that he's like, I'd rather be out fishing than sitting in my room all day. And I thought, what an absolute little legend to discover that already in life at that age. And I just said to him, do you mind helping me with the lock? And he was like, no, I'll help you. So he's just going to shut the door. And I said to the adults, don't leave him there. If he is struggling, please don't sit and watch, because I feel awful if he's helping me out. And then I go off and leave him, and the poor boy's stuck there with a lock. So I just said, do you want some chocolates for helping us? And he was like, oh yeah, wicked, cheers. Bless him. What a good boy. Lovely, lovely little lad. Really want a cup of tea now. I should have got a cup of tea whilst I was in that lock. Damn. It's bright. I'll try and read your comments. 2 seconds. We'll get past this boatyard. Who we got on board today? Let's have a little look. Let's have a catch up. Laura. No, sorry, not Laura. Is it Lewis? Louis? Whereabouts are you? Good morning. We are just left Leighton Buzzard, and we're on our way somewhere towards Tring, so we'll end up having to stop, I reckon. Nearly miss you. Oh, hi. Hi. Who's that? Tessa. How you doing? Let's have a look. Harry, morning. Yes, we just left Leighton Buzzard on the way to Tring. We're going to do Tring for one night, or at least get to somewhere towards Tring one night, and then finish our journey off, and hopefully end up near the reservoirs. I think that's the plan. Gorgeous morning. The wind's getting up a little bit, which makes you've got to watch the boat, because the nose of the boat can move. But we're on a little cruise. It's lovely, lovely day for it. Dolly's on top of the boat, and we've got about 7 locks to do today. I'm really hoping that I meet people on the locks that are going the right way. So far, I haven't shared any locks with anybody, but it makes a massive difference, especially if they have crew. I'm single-handed, which means I'm on my own. So having to do locks, you've either got to walk up the lock ladders, which I think is quite dangerous because they're always wet and slimy, or you have to pull the boat in. And I've still got a sore arm from pulling the boat in through 10 locks the other day. So ideally, if I can buddy up with someone, go for a lock, that'd be brilliant, because at least either they'll have crew, husband or wife or something, and normally one of them gets off and does the lock, so I can stay in my boat. Or at least they'll do one side and I do the other. And it's good banger, you know. By lunchtime, I'll have a shot of Bailey's with them as well, going for the lock, so it's all good. But we're just coming around a bend here. I'll show you now. Right, I'm going to sit the kettle on. There's no one coming. Bear with. This boy cannot have half a cold cup of tea. It's not the one. So try and just coast. Mind, Dolly. Go forward a bit, baby. Go forward. Good girl, my darling. Right, I'm going to try and tactically put the kettle on. There's rocks both sides of this, so I'm trying not to get grounded on the rocks either, because that will not be good. 1 second. Sweet. Right, that's part one. That's part one of the kettle on. The gas is on. The gas is on the kettle. Take about 6 minutes probably. Right, let's get some speed up. Oh, this driving's all over the place. This stretch of the canal is really, really beautiful. It's almost like a river. It's massive. It doesn't feel like the typical canal that we've been used to. When you go around Tring and you go around those sort of areas, the canals are quite small. There's boats both sides. This has got so much nature around it, and I love it. I really do. It just feels like being back on the rivers when I was in Cambridgeshire. Yeah, it's lovely. You just got to watch out though, but where the rivers, where these canals are, obviously they're used, but they're not as, there's not as much traffic as like the ones in the built-up areas. You got to watch out for stuff like tree trunks that are underneath the water, anything like debris that your boat's going to get caught on. When you've got a lot of boaters both sides in the built-up areas, if there's a tree down, boaters they normally take it. Boaters normally take the tree and they'll cut it down for wood, or the CRT are on it because people are complaining and noticing things. But stuff like here, there's loads of rocks and things all sticking out. If you were coming along in the dark, you wouldn't see that. Your boat would be cut to shreds, or at least it'll scrape. It won't break your boat, it'll scrape it. It won't do it good. So you've always got to be careful of stuff like fallen trees, but equally, it means you've got lots of space. So it's great. I love it. Let's have a look. Who's on their second cup of tea? I don't think that even classed a proper cup of tea, that one. So let's talk through my plans. Whilst there's no traffic. So, plan of action. For those of you that don't know, I work aboard my narrowboat, and it's my home, and the home is called the Last Anchor, but the boat business is called the Burrito Boat. So I trade Mexican street food, all home cooked. Now, just because we're Mexican doesn't mean we have to stay completely Mexican. With Christmas coming up, it's my first year of trading. So what I thought about doing, we're going to be at Tring Reservoirs, which, if you don't know of it, is a beautiful, beautiful place. Um, as the name states, it's one big reservoir with a canal there. So I plan to meet a few of my boating friends there and spend it for Christmas. So if you're in the area, look out for us and come and have a beer or bring a beer. And when I say beer, I mean rum or spirits. And turn the speed down, otherwise I'll be getting hated. Yeah, and the plan is to sell some homemade mince pies and cakes and tea and coffee. So as well as doing some Mexican food. But yeah, it'll be nice. I'm even thinking like maybe Boxing Day, open up the side hatches and get some mince pies on the go, some nice coffee, maybe some mulled wine. But But yeah, it's going to be lovely. I'm looking forward to it for Christmas. Christmas music on. It's all new, and I just think I want to be on my boat for as much as possible. Good morning. How are you? You alright? Yeah, good. Thanks. Oh, the trip from Howler. I got stuck in the lock after I saw you. Oh mate, that trip, everything went wrong. Yeah, the boat literally was like that. Not on the back. I got stuck on the side. Unheard of. So yeah, that's a lovely couple that I met. They helped me out last time, and I was just saying the trip down here. I met them on the trip to here, and my boat was stuck on the lock. And I don't mean like the seal, which is the standard way that people get the boat stuck. My boat got stuck on the bricks that were hanging out. And what happened? The boat started to tip with Dolly on top. I've never been so scared in my life. And the shame of it is, there was nothing I did wrong, nothing I could have seen, or the boat wasn't tied up too tight, and it got stuck. It was just a malfunction of the lock. To be honest, it basically where the bricks over the years have worn away, one brick was sticking out, and the boat. I've got a ledge on my boat, and the boat got stuck on the ledge, and it started to tip until it fell. What happens at once? Kettle's ready. Although that's annoying, the boat's a priority. This is boating for you. The kettle's whistling. I'm getting blown by the wind, and I'm trying to moor up at a lock landing. Sorry for that noise, guys. Bear with. My girls. Back. Good girl. Bloody hell, what a racket. So that just there was a typical moment of boating. Lots going on. Having to work out quickly what the priority is. The kettle is driving me insane. But actually, the priority was getting the boat right. But as I was coming in, the nose of the boat, which you can't see, is going outwards. There's a boat over here that I don't want to hit. I'm coming in. I'm trying to get the angle in. Distraction. This is typical boat life. And just when it all goes, it's not like it went wrong, but when things happen, it all happens at once. So keeping you calm, keeping you cool, just going with the flow, I suppose. Right, boat is securely tied up. Tea is being made. We'll put this somewhere safe so the dog don't get it. Now the tea's brewing. I'm going to go and walk across this bridge and go and do this lock. I'll move the tea out of the way so the dog can't scold herself. And I'll move the chocolates because she's a right greedy bitch and she'll eat the lot before I do. And I'm a right greedy bastard. So I know her tricks too well. Right, let me go and do this lock. You lot keep an eye on Dolly for me. You're right, Dolls. So you're going to behave. Huh? A bit needy this morning, huh? Right, here we are. Oh, we have good news. We have some good news, people. Good news. Right, I've got news to tell you to report back. So these lovely people that we met who helped that young fella have walked and caught up with me and said, "Do you want any help?" So I'd love some because I've still got a sore arm, and they're going to help and do the lock for me. So I said to them, "I've got some Christmas chocolates to say thanks." So there's 3 of them. They're going to help me. So here we go. Go for the second lock. Quickly reverse. Oh, the difference it makes having some help. That's all you can ask for. A little bit of help. It's brilliant. And when they offer, it's even better. So let's line her up. Nice and easy. Nice and smooth. Perfect. So you want so bright. So grateful for help. It makes all the difference. It really does. This is gross. You can do haircut. Yeah, I know. It'd be nice to be able to give up the hairdresser. Please cut it down. Go a little turn forward. That's it. Bless them. I think they're enjoying it. side, but with them, there's a ground paddle. The ground paddle, it's not that, it's something on the floor. It's like a thing. You open that, you've got to pull you pull it off, you have to go a slight turn back to release it, and then it's really quite heavy, and you'll see a massive gush of water come through. You do that first, and once that's done, you then open up the side top ones again, if that's alright. Yeah, you'll see a left-hand side ground one. There's two ground paddles, one on the left, one on the right. Little lock lesson at the same time. Oh, so grateful just for help, to be honest. Makes all the difference. Right, so they're going to open up the lock for me. Hopefully, and we'll have it under control. I'll give them a little lesson. They're on the left-hand side. Yep. See what happens. At least I'm in the boat. If anything goes wrong, I'm in the boat, so I can control my boat at least. Now, what's going to expect to happen? It'll get a massive gush of water, it'll push us backwards, and then it'll draw us forward. So easily. So the main priority at the moment, I'm going uphill, so all the seals are at the front of the boat. So you don't want to get stuck on the seal because that's what can sink your boat. But because of the size of my boat, it takes up most of the lock. It's 64 foot. I think you can fit just about 70 in here, maybe 65 foot, I'm not sure. So, yeah, so what will happen now, it will get drawn forward, which it's doing. So I'll stick it in reverse and just make sure it stays away from the seal at the front of the lock. It's basically a balancing act between not going too far forward and not going too far back. And that's what will keep the boat safe. Now you see a lot actually. Recently, I woke up to one this morning of a boat that's been on just up the road that was tipped over in a lock, and it's sunk. So it can really go wrong in locks. I take lock safety so carefully and so serious because you've got to be so careful, especially when you're travelling on your own. You don't muck around locks. That's one thing that can change the whole situation very quickly. I got stuck on a lock. I think it's the next one. I got stuck in a lock coming through, and my boat almost tipped over. Nothing I did wrong, and I would have lost my whole home. So you've got to be so careful. So that was me just throwing it in reverse and going back and forth again. Need to look here. You've got to be careful with your rudder at the back here because it can bend, and then the rudder is how we steer. So if your boat smashes into the back of the lock, equally, it won't sink it, but it will damage it. So always make sure that your boat doesn't hit the rudder either, the lock. Sorry. Right, I'm going to go for the quickest wee whilst these people are doing this. Now we're out now we're safe from the seal. Pee quickly and grab some coffee. 2 seconds. Boat life behind the scenes. essentials, the coffee. That's me. If you could, whoever's got the key, if you could just roll down your side, and then what I'll do is once you roll down your side, I'll come across in the boat, hand it over to you, and then you can stay and still close them. I think we should be able to do that. I think. Oh, what legends! This is a perfect cruising day. This is. Sun's out. It's 11:15. Gone through one, two locks or three locks. I get confused. Two locks, I think. Two locks. So got some help. Got help on both of them. So I really can't moan today. Still got 5 more to go. So we'll see what the day brings. Oh, how you lot getting on your end? Are you getting on well? Cups of coffee going down well? Oh, it's gorgeous. Right, let me come across. It's a bit of a manoeuvre this, 1 second. You sure I can move over? Sure. Oh, bless you. I was going to do some top manoeuvre there. Yeah, literally. I was gonna, yeah, just, I think. Oh, bless. I'm so grateful, honestly. It makes all the difference. A lot of the time you travel 7 hours and you just don't meet a person. You do it, just like that. It's a long old slog. Wow. Each destination changes weekly. So at the moment we're trying to hit for Tring, and I want to be there for Christmas really. It's obviously the longest we're going to stay somewhere. It's around Christmas, but then we just keep moving up around. So as soon as it feels like still get slightly restless. We've been there 2 weeks. I'm ready to go. So and now we're trading. It's even more. Brilliant. Gentlemen, let me get some chocolate. Oh, go on. Go on. Go on. They had it. Who's the bad? Absolute legend. Right, get past this boat. Morning. Oh, brilliant. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So unexpected. Doesn't feel like November. So December is the same. Oh, fresh hot coffee. Oh, bless them behind me. Look, they're all doing it. Good lads. Right. So let's show you where we are on this cruise. I don't know what's around this corner, so let's plod on. Hi, Dales. You don't care, do you? You don't care, my baby. Oh, what a day. Now, I think we've got quite a bit of a straight with no lock from memory. It's a really, really lovely part looking out of this. So I'll put you up nice and high so you can see, and we'll just enjoy it together. Try and film and cruise. Excuse the dodgy hang camera work. You're on a stand. Lovely. What an absolutely beautiful day for it. I love it. I'll try and show you a few different angles as we cruise. Just gorgeous, isn't it? All the autumn colours. Love it. See, it's not all party, party, party on this boat. We do have a wholesome side. Look at that. Oh, oh, bless you, Terry. Thank you. I've actually changed one of my profile pictures to the picture, one of the pictures you sent me, actually. And so many people said to me, oh, what a gorgeous picture. So look at this for views. Oh, brilliant. Night, dolls. Good girl, baby. Can't believe this is November in England. This is crazy, this weather. It really is. I'm sitting in a t-shirt and joggers. Not cold at all. Can't believe it. That's a lovely little mooring spot there that person's got. On your own, middle of nowhere. I'll stop there one day, I reckon. But it's not a good place if you've got a car. There's nowhere to put your car. So if I wasn't in a bit of a rush today to get to a final place, I haven't got my car with me today. It's still in Milton Keynes. That would have been the perfect overnight spot. Just peaceful, middle of nowhere, nothing around, no other humans. It would have been gorgeous. Yeah, she's got a little coat on, Terry. My mum bought her a coat and she goes, I've got a coat just like yours. It's matching. You can both be matching now. I was like, Mum, I'm not going to match the dog. I mean, Christ. I'm weirding up. I don't need to be matching clothes with my dog. Do you know what I mean? Bless her. But yeah, she's all nice and toasty. Right, this stretch is gorgeous. So there's nothing in front of us at all now. And of all the cruise I've done to get here, this stretch, this exact stretch is my favourite. It opens up, it's lovely, it's so peaceful. You'll see behind me, it's really is a beautiful stretch. It's like being on the river. Rolling hills both sides, gorgeous. It's times like this, in the right weather, that I look at the UK and think you couldn't be anywhere else. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I saw. Hi, Julie. I saw her tiller actually on one of her vlogs. That's the sort of thing I need, to be honest. This tiller, it's just too big. It's massive. It's all I knew really. Obviously, it's the first narrowboat I've had, so I thought it was normal. But when you look at other people's tillers, I just don't think it's necessary. I don't know why the person got it. It's so big. It just takes up so much cruising space. So, like, if my friends come on board, the idea of having a cruiser stern, which is what I've got, is to be able to have your friends on board. So I'm just going to shorten you up here. So the idea is to have your friends on board, but when my friends come on board, the tiller's so big that they're like, where do you want me to stand? And I'm like, well, you've got to constantly move because the tiller's so bloody big. You see, like right now, I'm walking around the tiller, whereas if I had friends both sides, I'm doing that and they don't know where to be. So really, I should be able to sit people on the side and on this side, and I should be able to cruise, but you just can't do it. So I need to either get a new tiller or cut this one in half. Now for wastage, I think it's probably best to cut this one in half rather than just buying a new one. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, a silver tiller would be ideal. It's just too big. So and I want to sit here and cruise. I want to be able to cruise like this. At the moment, the tiller's like out here. Right, let's gain some speed. Better. Spin you around so you can see what I'm looking at. Stunning. Oh, my darling. Around at all. Empty. Right, my baby. You just stay there. Good girl, darling. Yeah, enjoying it. Oh, look at your little face. Give me a cuddle. Give me a cuddle. You're so beautiful. Hey? My little darling. Good girl. Morning, alright. Hi, mate. Bless him. Little kid on the bike. Morning. Oh, cute. I love seeing that bit of father and son time. How lovely. So, guys, who's looking forward to Christmas? It's only about 6 weeks away, 5, 6 weeks away now in the UK for us. Who's on that Christmas hype? I'm starting to get there. I've been playing Christmas songs in the morning. Another coffee. Yeah, who's looking forward to Christmas? I am. And Christmas is my first Christmas on the boat. Mince pies going and some mulled wine on the stove. Oh, it's all those little dreams I've had come together. Oh, it's still hot. Cheers. Yeah, I should have a rum in there really now. Oh no, it's only 11:30. Oh, okay. Getting carried away. Yeah, no. I mean, should I put a rum in there? I am off for 2 days. I've been a good boy recently. I've not had a drink since the last time I saw you. I don't think. Maybe I had maybe one or two. Nothing wild. Shall I stick a rum in there? Shall I? Shall I? I mean, it's 12 o'clock somewhere, isn't it? Shall I stick a rum in my coffee? Fuck it, I'm gonna. Medicinal, dear, medicinal. Anyway, Dales, quick, there's a turning coming up, babes. You watch the boat. I'll get the rum. Oh shit. Doing something before you come around a corner. Become a pro at it. Really? I loved it. I'm Christmas, like I don't know what it was, 27, 30, whatever it was on the beach, blew my mind. Glad I experienced it. I don't mean it disrespectfully, but that's not Christmas for me. I really, really missed the hot food. Yeah, I know you like fish on a barbecue, and I don't mean this rudely, but fish on a barbecue for me, nah. I felt like I missed out. I'm glad I experienced it, but I couldn't wait to get home for Christmas. And it's not because we do anything necessarily that special. My mum works because she works in a care home, and I was always working around Christmas. But it's those Christmas traditions, like mulled wine and comfy food and melted cheese and all the little snacky bits. To me it wasn't sort of barbecue and salad, but it's just the way you're brought up, isn't it? My Australian friends, I've got a really good friend called Ashley who works in the Royal Navy actually in Australia, and it's just normal, isn't it? But for me, It was strange. I'm not going to lie. Sunbathe on Christmas Day blew my mind. So, right. Well, focus on the one. Right, I don't know about you lot, but as it's winter and it keeps away colds, I'm going to stick a little rum in my coffee. Now, I wish I had the Kraken rum because the Kraken coffee is amazing. But do you know what? It's like a little hot toddy. So, just a little rum, just a tiny little rum, just to warm me up. Cheers. I advise, oh, that's nice. I advise you lot to do the same. Keeps away the winter colds. I have not had a coffee in my rum since probably last year. It's only a winter thing for me. Or a Bailey's. I love a Bailey's coffee, but I haven't. It's literally only in like really in cold winter months or after a long dog walk or you know, yeah, in the winter months. It's nice. Though. I've forgotten how good it is. Early morning cheers. Just the one. Won't hurt. Could be dead in the morning, so you might as well enjoy it today. Nice. Right, Alfie. Like cruising along a bottle of rum on the side. What's that say? Some people in Australia still do the turkey and most traditional Christmas. Oh, I know. That's what Christmas is about. And no snow. Not that we have snow a lot anyway, but you know, again, it's the weather. Sunbathing for Christmas. So strange. Blows my UK brain. Yeah, blew my mind. I mean, I love it because I'm a sunbather, but it was just like almost like a fake Christmas for me. It was like people, we were all on Bondi with our Santa hats, sunbathing in shorts and boardies. Could work it out myself, but I did it and I had fun. Well, not better, not for you lot, but basically looking at my body. Oh god, he's all over the place. My steering is something to be desired, I tell you. As Mr. Cummings would say, Rob is a nice guy. What's this? We are a strange mob. No, I love the Aussies. It's just tradition, isn't it? It's just different. If you've been brought up like that, that's what Christmas is. I've never seen anything like it. Next year. I make up. Miss the cuteness of it. Like I love the summer, but I miss the cute, cozy jump. I miss all those. And one of my favourite things to build up for Christmas was just sitting and watch my favourite film ever. Is The Holiday for Christmas. I just think it's Home Alone and The Holiday are just legendary. Or something like that, and just sitting in with your little nibbles with your friends or your family, just sitting in, just no boats. I with my friends of an evening, you meet people. I remember having to climb out this bloke's out of this window where he locked me in. And I remember being like, if I get out of this safely, I will never tell my mum. And literally being like, don't know where I am, drunk me, wake up in the morning, don't know where I am, having to climb out of a window. And the things you do when you're young, hey? Mum's like, how are you? I'm like, yeah, I won't tell her that part of the story. So, right, I'll show you this where we're at. Here's what we got. Just had an engine service. That would sound lovely. Oh, come on, turn. Come on, oh, we're going to lose half my stuff. Oh, I'm scratching all the boat up. And this lock's broken. I can see part of the lock is actually broken. So, oh, this is the one that's quite difficult. So normally I'd pull my boat in, but there's no stairs. Uh, please be someone at the lock. Please, please. On my own. This one is a lock on its own is hard enough, let alone one that's broken. Because the tow path bit that I jump off with my rope is out. They're completely sectioned it off, so I won't be able to do it. So I'm going to have to climb up the ladder, and I really hate climbing up the ladders if I can help it because they're slippery, and if you fall, that'll be the death of you. So we'll go up, we'll have a look, and we'll see what we can do, see what we make of it. There's people at the lock, so I'm going to hopefully ask them, at least if they can help. Good cruising, Mr. Brown. Right, do you think neutral? Biggest thing. Come on. Right, let's go and see what we need to do with this one. Oops, stay there, my darling. Right, we go again. We're in luck. We've got some help from a fellow that I'm brilliant. All for the offer of help. Right, this lock's approaching. We'll go through one door to make it easy for these boys. It's going to rain. So it's about to rain, I think. I see the other end.